What's going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo live stream. This is number 51, and well, it's another car show. What do you suspect? That's the only thing I'm good at um, that's the only thing I'm kind of good at this point, because obviously, hello, welcome to the live stream. Um, so I woke up this morning, and my mom told me like, oh, okay, so you work out for like 4 months, and if you literally lose the many pounds as you had, then I'll give you a PS5. And then I'm looking at my mom like, what? What do you mean you give me a PS5? You know how hard it is to get a PS5? Like, I'm not kidding. Like, there's no, like, it's not even possible to get a PS5. Oh, Jordan, got banned for a week. How? How is that even possible? Uh, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, how in order to get banned for a week? Like, that's you saying oof. I'm saying how. How can you actually get banned? Like, this, that's the one thing that makes no sense. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense because totally, it's not like it's cool or anything. It's like, oh, no, it's like, oh yeah, you officially got banned. It's like, how? That's like I reported it. Oh my goodness. Well, like, yeah, that's probably the only reason why. Not to mention, actually, I think it's because obviously it's the reason why they actually, it's because it's very controversial. I think it was I forgot I forgot what music video it was um that was very controversial. It was like, oh, I still remember. It was my mom showed me this music video, and I forgot what the singer's name, but it was like very controversial because the email said I got email because the email I got that's that racism one does not tolerate. Well, it's probably because of the Confederate flag. That's probably the reason why. Hmm. All right. Um. I guess that's three people. All right, let's get this started. Um. So literally, so the first category is any car, and I'm hoping that they know what they're doing, because if they don't, then there's gonna be some problems here. And not even like 2 minutes into the lobby, I see someone drifting to it. Okay, you just create one of these points me, right? And punishing me for making one. Oh my. That's like, well, unless you take out one of the stars, then that would make more sense. Yeah, now I thought about it, it's like Forza all over again, if you think about it. Like, they banned the Confederate flag, they banned the rising sun for. I think it's because, oh yeah, it's because of racism, that's part of the reason why. Um, okay, let's see who else is coming in. Okay, we have Gabby with Gabby back in again with the Integra. Okay, what else is there? At least it's not permanent. Yeah, but a week? Ay, ay. Okay, we have an okay, we got an Evo. Um, Don't judge that Mustang drift. Just it's probably by accident. He can't drive. Okay, so we have another. Jeez. Okay, so there's a Honda, the Ford, a Honda, and an Evo. Okay, and there's a Bugatti. Okay. Alright, so obviously, fleet line up. And not to mention, is literally the first category, so. A week is nothing. I've been playing Pokemon Platinum. I haven't played that in a while, actually. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, he hasn't. Wait, what in the world? Wait, he literally just joined. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. So let's just join categories. Any car. Okay. I mean, if there's one thing that I know is that PS5s are really hard to get. Like no, because because Gen because those Gen 4 remakes are looking not so good. Platinum is all I need. Uh, Gen 3 is actually, in my opinion, like better than than Gen 4. I'm sorry, but like of all things that I can say that Gen 4 is not bad. Like the Pokemon actually is pretty cool, but I do like my Gen 3, so there's that. Okay, so without any further ado, yeah, Gen 4 is way better. Gen 3 is second place to me. Dang, man, this is thing. Okay, so oh jeez, okay. So right off the bat, we have a Super VRZ and a ridiculously blinding purple to the point where someone in SpongeBob like my eyes when they see it. Like, no, why did they give me noobs? Why? It makes no sense. But before I get any further, we have TKZ in a blue Supra with T's. Next is Galaxy Gamer in a very gamer-esque Mitsubishi Evo 10 with the Monster Energy and the Razer type. Yeah, with the Razer hardware design, and I guess that's about it. Up next, we got Gabby in a very interesting take on the racing livery they have. Um, I guess that's a racing-esque type Honda Integra. Up next, we have um, we got Weld in a Bugatti VGT, or aka the Bugatti Chiron in the like that's what it's called now. I was saying in the future, but that car literally just came out like a couple of years ago. Up next, got QMC and a Ford Mustang Falcon livery. So there's who. Uh, ay, ay, ay. Can you guys at least stay still? Like, come on now. It's not that hard. Up next, we got Baton and a Honda Civic Type R. Are those TEs over? Are those TEs? Yeah, those are TE 37s. Um, Up next, we have an NSX and a Leo, and a Le and a Renault Megane, which they cannot actually, they can't even stand still for like a couple of minutes. Ay ay ay. Okay, is there anybody else? No? Alright. Okay, got Leo, the leprechaun, in a Renault Megane Coupe safety car. And oh my goodness, people, stop changing your cars. What the? Oh, don't even think about trying that mess, man. You forgot that Danlins is actually here. Okay. Ay, anyway. Okay, can you guys at least stand still so you can, or can you at least park before I can actually judge you guys? Ugh. Some people just don't listen. Why am I, when I stuck with noobs? Anyway. Ugh. Without any further ado, let's go on to who gets third, second, first. See how this works. Third, second, first. Don't is very opinionated, so don't get mad at me. Is your card anyway? Because there are many opportunities to actually win in a category. So right off the bat, um, Yossi Gamer got third. The fact that even though it's in Evo 10, which is my favorite Evo generation, um, like, it's not bad. It's just that like it's typical. It's not typical, but it's more like, oh, just get the newest thing so far. Anyways, I think I'm gonna give. I think it's gonna be a tie between Sheen Team and Gabby, and Gabby. They're both finished in second place. What? No. Okay, that's not right. As I was about to say. Yeah, actually not. I like Bantan actually win first place because obviously he didn't rise the mess of it. It actually is pretty clean. Even though those cars are, as mentioned, those cars are prone to get stolen. Guys, there is a lobby for that. It's called a just. It's called a just car lobby. It's on to just somewhere else. Way faster than the first time last time. Yeah, is he wondering? Okay, you guys don't understand that joke. Um, we've been in the first category for the first 40. Oh my goodness, sorry about my my voice crack. We've been in that same category for 40 minutes, and then he decided to kick everybody else. And the game decides, you know what? We've been in this for way too long. Boom, kick, 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 kick. It's like, wow. Okay, that makes no sense. Oh my goodness. Alright. Voice is just nothing but stupidity. It was chaos incarnate. So there's that. So Baton has to pick the next category, and we don't know what category is gonna be. So, yo, welcome to the last three. Let's pause so we can see all the work. Sure. Even though, like, okay. So Baton ended up with first place. Did it card? When did you do me? So did you call me soon? I don't know if it's gonna be soon because most of the time when I do a GTA online car meet, then oh, actually, now that I thought about it, like I did legit a GTA car meet like on my birthday, which was not kidding when I say this, a couple of weeks ago. This has been a week, a couple of weeks ago since I've done that. So, uh, yeah. Anyway, so this is a car show. Oh my god. He's gonna say like, man, just kick the people that are drifting around. It's like, okay, hold on. Not a drift, not a race. Why in what are... Okay, here's what I don't get. Like, okay, second place pick. So, second place is Gabby and Sheen Team, since they're both tied with second place. Hmm. Ay, what's the category? We just got finished with the category, and now everybody's having like difficulty with like. Okay, never mind. So this time category is hatchbacks. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. So in terms of what I want to pick, I mean again there are a lot of hatches to to actually pick. But what I want to pick is something that I haven't used in a while, and the card I have not used in a while is legit a Volkswagen, and believe it or not, it's the Mark 7 Golf from 2014. Actually, here's a fun fact. The Mark 7 was in more games than the Mark 6, which is kind of interesting because like with the Mark 5, it's like we got we got this car, which is actually not that bad, and then it's like okay, we got the Mark 5, and then it's like oh yeah, here's the Mark 7. It's like dude, what? It's like where's the Mark 6? And okay, so we have plenty of Volkswagens. We got a Scirocco, got a Golf, we got a Yaris. I'm surprised there aren't any. Wait, unless there's a Civic coming up, which kind of doubts. Kind of doubt it. Wait, nah, that's an MR2. They say seven's a lucky number. That's why they play in so many games. Actually, the only actually the actually I've seen this car in racing games more times than I see 370Zs going from 2009 all the way to 2019, or heck, even 2020 even. Like that's how long I've seen this car for. Like, ay ay. What the? Oh my goodness! Like, come on, guys. Oh, okay, never mind. There's a Civic. Okay, who keeps on hitting? Who keeps on hitting one of the Golfs? That's a sedan. Change, please. Wait, who's in the Oh. Oh my goodness. Some people just do not listen. Okay, we got a Golf, we got a Civic, and wait. Wait a minute. Not Wait. Isn't a Corvette like a... My goodness. Wait a minute. Isn't that a Corvette? Aren't Corvettes like sports cars or something? Oh my goodness. And Baton. That's an MR2. That's not a hatch. Oh my goodness. That's not a hatch either. What's up, you guys in my MR2s? Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Who knows in the Corvette? Two is not a hatchback. What in the world is going on here? Apparently, a lot of people don't know what a hatchback is. MCLA just add the list. How have you not realized categories hatchbacks? Yeah. When they're surrounded by them. Oh my goodness. Like, sometimes I just do not know why they like. Hatchbacks is a wild card. Some lobbies everyone gets it right. Some lobbies everyone gets it wrong. How? How did they get this wrong? Like, just all they had to do is look at a Civic hatch or like a Golf even. And it's like, oh, well that's what we're great. Oh, so that's what we're getting. Like, okay, it's like add a list on the cars they just can't get right. I mean, that's like what? Like, hold on, how many? So one, two. There's I know there's another MR2 somewhere. So that's 97. I know. Oh, ignorance knows no bounds. All I had to do is just look up hatchback. That's all. Like seriously, Google's a thing. Oh my god, I'm so done. Anyway, uh, we have like in 2021, common sense is a thing in the past. Oh my god, true though. What in the world? Okay, so I have plenty of Civics. Got Scirocco. Okay, that's not bad. We got my own Mark 7. We got two. Actually, got one of Judges is a Mark 7 as well. We got two white Mark 7s. Got a Mark 7 concept car. We got an 86, which, if you guys do not know, that is actually a hatch. There's like two variants of that. That one is there is a hatch and then there's a coupe. The hatch is the one that has like that looks a bit boxy, but it's actually appropriate for the 80s. Um, okay, got another Scirocco there, and I think that's a Focus Group 3, and that's in. Wait, did this guy just switch spots? What in the world? Ay, ay, ay. Sometimes these people just do not listen. Like, what in the world? Wait, hold on. Yeah, am I not gonna actually ask him to actually switch cars though? Like, that's my thing. Ay, ay, ay. It's like, wait, why did I get placed? Because you're in the wrong vehicle. Alright? You're in the wrong vehicle. That's a Corvette. That's no that's no Chevy Spark. Oh my goodness, I'm so done. Anyway. Oh my god. Really? You're not judging. Oh my goodness. Says the person that was in the Corvette. Darn it, game crash. Yes, that kind of happens. Third has zero self-made liveries. That's all caught people in the wrong car. They can pay guys for being stupid by not placing. What in the world? Yeah. Sometimes I just don't know how they actually do these things in the first place. Anyway, wait, all the baton in? Okay, at least you got in the right car. I'm still judged. Give me a second to rejoin. Ay, ay. Oh, okay. I was about to say Game Star is coming back. I was like, all right. Okay. Just make sure that you hit the car settings before you actually hit the enter button. Although it's hard to control what, so when category is JDM, someone isn't in a JDM car. Ay, ay, ay. And the third place just left. Wow. Either that or his game crashed. Okay. Yep, judging is like, says the person, the Corvettes. Like, what in the world? Like, what in the world, guy? Like, what in the world? Welcome back, category. Jeez, but he just got here. Okay, so the category he's going to pick is uh I miss B2 racing. Well, actually, I wonder what happened to him. Why did he stop making car shows? Cause I used to actually join his car shows actually. Like, well, then again, I had literally the worst luck when it comes to players joining. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna do donuts all over the place, and it's like, why? I say, okay. I judge Cat muscle. What in the world do you mean? Galaxy Game, you cannot just do that. At least give him a chance. I remember him being seriously stuck up and annoying. I haven't seen him in a while. Huh. Actually, yeah, that is kind of true. Actually, I think he's the one that actually, what's that called? Um, he's the one that actually has done. I think he was the one that actually, he was the one that actually judged, self-made deliveries. Like, that's what you usually do. And, but, yeah, it was like, he wasn't that bad. Like, it's probably because I haven't joined his car shows in a while. But, well, I would join his every now and then. But, mostly, yeah, he wasn't all bad. It was just that, no, most likely I think he has more rules than I can actually count. Like, wait, actually not Darbite. I'll say, where is me Aventador? Like, where is my Vents? Where is my Vents? Adore. Like, what in the world? Let's judge anyone that married they create deliveries themselves or not. Hmm. Oh my god. Okay. Actually, I will count the Viper as a supercar because obviously no one doesn't know how to drive them. Well, I'm talking about the first one, by the way. It's actually I do like the second gen Vipers. Like, of all Vipers I've seen throughout my childhood, I have seen the I've seen the second generation only, but um, I haven't actually. The only ones I actually wanted to see was like the third and fourth gen Vipers. But yeah, there's also might be a chance that he's gonna be in the museum. The Viper is more of a muscle car. Uh, it, I mean, then again, as a V10, it was developed by Lamborghini. Well, half the parts were developed by Lamborghini. Um, Not to mention it's not cheap aspirated, it has 8.4 liters, and it has its own logo. Oh, it's supposed to be a GT. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It has a V10. Is indeed true. Oh, kind of forgot. Okay, that makes more sense. Um, okay, so let's see what we've got here. We have. I do believe that the Shelby is actually a muscle car. Got Bugatti, got McLaren, you got, I think that's a Ferrari if I remember correctly. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Viper, Lambo. Porsche is more of a sports car if I remember correctly, but it depends on what trim level it is. Um, Wait, I think there's an SLR. Let me just move back a little bit. Okay, and a 6 and a 40. Um, and I think that's a 458. Yeah, it's a 458. We got the dark color squad over here. Like says you got black, you got matte. I think it's a near mirror one time I said the Viper is now almost got the whole car show while we teamed up against because of that. What? Yeah, yeah. Even some simple builds are barely looking in some liveries. Remember one time I said a Viper is now almost a car, and the whole car show lobby teamed against me. Because of that. What the heck? Huge group of idiots is group of idiots in one place. That is stupid. Like, at least look up the actual vehicle. Like, if people think about it, the Vipers are literally limited production cars. Like, that's what makes it a supercar. Like, they're very limited production type vehicles. So, like for example, like if they had like let's just say that, okay, here's an example. A duck and the driver got first and almost, what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of stupid. Oh my god. Driver is considered a sports car. Yeah. It has a V10 developed by Lamborghini. Developed by Lamborghini. It has 8.4 liters. Has 10 cylinders. Has its own logo. At that point, it gets the Huracan in the R8 of muscle cars too. Oh my goodness, I'm so done. Ay, ay. I think the reason why people think like, oh man, Viper's actually a muscle car is because of Need for Speed Carbon, which they actually had the Viper as a muscle car for some reason. Which actually doesn't make any sense at all. Like, why? Why you have to like at least the Corvette makes sense. Like the Corvette actually does make sense. But a Viper? Okay. Which is not gonna lie, it's kind of stupid. I mean, then again, if the Viper was in the supercar class, was in the exotic class, that would make a lot more sense. Yeah. Was also Capes. That's a tuner with a VA swap. So yeah, I don't know why you actually had to like pick a BRZ of all things. I mean, the BRZ is a tuner. The reason people consider it mostly because the Dodge themselves sometimes consider it a muscle car. That too. But the most what the? Oh my god. Okay. classic ones. Yeah, and that's also actually any Nova is actually considered a muscle car. That's not a muscle car. Yeah, that's a tuner car with a V8 swap. Let's see. Yeah, like what in the world? And so I think of all the ACRs that are in Dodge's lineup, I like the third gens more. Actually, the first few gens are a high-end sports car. Modern Vipers are supercars for sure. Yeah, still has a V8. Oh my, still has a V8. No, that still doesn't count. Like, if most like there's a difference between then the RX-10 with the LS swap out muscle cars now. Oh my god. At this point, okay, let me explain this. Okay, if the V8 was swapped into a tuner car, that is considered a tuner car still. If it's if the V8 came in stock, then that's considered a muscle car or a sports car with a V8 or a supercar with a V8. Okay, John is a double muscle car with two V8 strap V8 V8 stayed together. Oh my goodness. Actually, no, I thought about it. That reminded me of that one vehicle from Mad Max, the game. That there was like two V6s strapped together. I'm like, that's not gonna drive well. I know that for sure. Like it was, I forgot what Hot Wheels it was based on, but my goodness, it had two V6s strapped into the vehicle. I'm like, V12? Excuse me. V6 times 2 equals a W12. It was two V's, so I'm guessing it was like a V12? Ay, okay, I was not surprised I would probably get. What the heck happened? Well, I wasn't surprised I got in third place because this is a Terlingua, which most people do not know what that is. Okay, got second, and I'm guessing he was a Corvette. Yeah, okay. No, because the Chiron's a W16, literally to V8. No, but here's the thing. In that game, it wasn't it wasn't like two different V8s, two different V6s. Like they're both V engines were all lined together. So I was like, okay, so we have two V6s, and it had two, like I think it's like a giant air scoop. I forgot what it's called, and that's what it is. Oh right. So before you do anything else, what those are in the podium, make sure to actually um go into the front and just not show off, but like just park somewhere. That way it makes more sense. Anyway, oh, okay. Today is okay. So this now has been. Yeah, who do you think they came with the W16? There are other W SWAT engines. I know. Have you heard of the W8? Oh my goodness. Anyway, um, so today's racing cliche is probably the one. Probably gonna be that one thing that's gonna happen in the future, and that is, um, necessarily, is it satisfying to buy cars on your own, or is it satisfying to actually get free cars and then use the remaining money to actually buy for parts. Oh, excuse me. Um, well, as you know, not that category. My mistake. So that mess out of the window. Um, oh jeez, I got nothing. This is of all things, I got nothing. Why do I got? No, wait, actually, never mind. I know what to talk about. Uh, Today's basic cliche is licensed parts. Now, for those that don't know, licensed parts were a thing back in 2005, 2004. I can't remember, but yeah, 2004, 2005. The first ever game that actually received, well, actually, never mind. It wasn't 2003. It was 2001, and it started with Midnight Club. To be specific, Midnight Club Street Racing, which a lot of these drivers are actually sponsored by legit companies. Velside, Wing West, AEM, uh, what's that called? Autometer. I think 2000, around 2000 in general. Oh, okay. My mistake. I'm like, wait a minute. But yeah, it turns out like most of all the cars I have, all the games that have the most sponsors, I'll probably be both Midnight Club and a little game called Street Racing Syndicate, which, yeah, they have those type of is one of those games where literally, what's it called? They have the stereotypical thing where, oh yeah, just race four people, you win and you get a hot chick. That's basically how this works. But that was a 2000s thing, and we can't blame ourselves for actually wanting to get a game like that. Trust me. In fact, I was actually terrified if I ever got that game, because legit, if I ever got that game, it will probably be the same reaction I got from Gears 2, where, oh my goodness, why can't I get a normal garage? This is, and these and Juice 2's case, it's like, oh, don't worry, these garages aren't that bad. You just have to be a little bit older to figure them out. It's like, what? It's this kind of thing is like, what, man? So, Middle Club 2 is approach what actually happened in that. So, what's that called? So, what Street Racing Syndicate has. Obviously, they got licensed parts and licensed aftermarket parts because Need to Be Underground was a thing, and well, they want well. That's not what Namco was thinking. Namco was thinking, oh, since they have actual car parts in a racing game and it takes place at night, oh, and they also had neon. Okay, I know what to do. Let's make a cost to the mix. That totally will do very well. It did not do so well. In fact, it was Juice. Juice was the goat. It was. Um, what else is there? Let's see. It was. Let's see. Yeah, Juice was actually not that bad either. It's just that I did not like did not like how they do their races. Like the counter system was. NCT had a ton of licensed parts. Trust me, I know. I played Midnight Club 3 like when I was a kid, and I legit ended up racing every single car I owned. It's like no joke when I had let's see, I had no point in saying, but legit I will add hydraulics to trucks. To trucks, people. It was that it was that bad. Like how and where do you manage to do this in the first place? It's like, well, what can we do? Like, um, as I was saying, it's like, oh yeah, let's make an entire community underground, but in real life. In fact, the actual location takes place is L.A., which, keep in mind, was at that time the king and capital of. LA has the most real locations like Best Buy, GameStop, and the most epic iPod ads. I really miss those iPod ads. Like, am I the one that missed those iPod ads? Okay, so Alpha has to pick the next category, which we don't know what Alpha's gonna pick yet. This server joining back. Hmm. Let's see, as I was saying. So in terms of like what type of car, so most likely, LA is by far the most iconic location is because of the Fast and the Furious. Like, it's like, oh, why do you want to race in LA? It's like because of Fast and Furious. It's like, why you want to why you want to go to California? Because Fast and Furious. Like, anything that involves street racing started in Los Angeles. Like even though it's like there were a bunch of people that servers ran, servers ran by snowflakes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so okay. Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay, so next category was German, if I remember correctly. Okay, so let's see what we can actually pick. Um, as I was saying, in terms of like the in terms of the um licensing vehicles, not vehicles, licensing parts, there are all over the place. Gran Turismo, Seriously Syndicate, Juiced, Forza, heck, even Need for Speed themselves end up getting themselves a bunch of car parts that are licensed, except for the bike kits. Like, who in the world want to do that to their own cars? Like, I just don't understand it. Anyway, now, now, most likely, unfortunately, um, a lot of the racing games actually do not actually do not have their like unrealistic car parts anymore, which it's kind of a good thing because even though yes, we like our iconic cars that was made back in the actually literally made in the 1990s, but what we do know about them is that many of us want to actually customize them to the point where it's like our own car. Um, that being said, um, a lot of cars that are in the games are basically tied up because of, well, like I say, some iconic cars look so ugly, but people like them because they're iconic. That is indeed true. In fact, Need for Speed was at that, as we said, the ultimate example to me. For me, that has to go to the Eclipse from like the first scene. Like there's like an APR wing. There was even wheels that we never even heard of, like X's. Like we never even heard of X's until like the Fast and the Furious. Wing West was a thing. Velside was a thing. Um, what else was there? There was also like Roman's Eclipse. No, I'm talking like Brian's Eclipse, like the green one from the first movie. Also, I wasn't the big fan of a Durgen Eclipses. Like, even though, like, oh yeah, they're really iconic. It's like, you sure about that? Like, I'm pretty sure everybody hated Roman's Eclipse. Like, I see. because I think most people actually rather had like the Caprice more than the Eclipse. Look at Alexander looks so random as AF. What the? Did Alpha ever get? Oh, okay. I was about to say. I'm like, did Alpha ever get to actually reward? Not reward. And no, I'm not talking about like the Tokyo Drift RX-7. I'm talking about like the like I said, the first movie RX-7, like the one with the Aria Mamiya headlights. Two piece of everyone. All right. Keep in mind that it had Aria Mamiya headlights. Not to mention, it didn't look like that when they first got it. They had to like change a couple of things, so I was like, yeah, yeah. That's why they're like, oh, okay, they have like a bunch of L-side parts. The wheels makes no sense in that car. Like the Velside, I think they're called the Andrew fives, and that's what they're called. Yeah, I'm wondering like, okay, why they have like this multi mesh wheel that look like daggers? It's like they put like a bunch of throwing darts, and then it's like, boom, here it is, a wheel. Oh my goodness. Even though I see I'm not see the body kit for me is not that bad. Unless you look at the Skylines Velside kit, and it's like yeah, what have you done with this car? um but if anything, it's actually not that bad. It's just that it depends on someone's taste. Um I mean trust me, have you seen Pimp My Ride? Like Pimp My Ride was probably the thing that a lot of us look at when we was kids and it's like, oh, even Suki's, even Suki with the Velsa, even Suki's SUK with the Velsa kit. Hers is actually iconic for different reasons. The reason is because it's an S2000 that is pink with a comfortable top, and and it's actually actually was the third car to actually jump the bridge. Orange juice are selling there and nope, I am out of here. See ya. I do not want to be here. It's like okay. Oh my goodness. It was probably in my opinion it was very iconic for many reasons. One of them was obvious. The the S2K that was in 2001 was the same S2000 from the first movie. The only difference is the pink car automatically gets an F rating. Gets an F rating for me. Like Tomahawks in GT Sports. I mean, they're not bad. It's just that. Oh, yeah, oh, most definitely not JDM. Oh my god. But but yeah, most people say like, oh my goodness, like it's an S2000 and Suki's driving it and she's cool. Who does not want that? But yeah, in terms of like a bunch of like how many games that have like licensed parts, plenty of the games actually have a lot of iconic parts. Like for um CWest was actually one of those cases where CWest was all over the place, and like by the time you actually get yourself a CWest kit, it's not gonna be like available anymore. So it's like okay, so that's kind of an unfair advantage. Same thing with Top Secret, which for those who do not know, Top Secret was not only a performance parts company, but was also a cosmetic parts company that actually made a bunch of stuff for Nissan, Toyota, and I think Honda as well. Also Infinity, but mostly just those three. Um, and then there's also Varus. Um, yeah, Varus, Jay's Racing. I forget what other company there is. Ings 1, heck, even Sunlight Racing, and even Hot Wheels for some reason. I don't know why I think Hot Wheels when I think in cosmetic parts, but uh, well, with that being said, most people are like, okay, so how do I want to make my car a lot different? Well, unfortunately, a lot of people fail to realize that cosmetics not really big on most bike kit companies. Hmm. I mean, then again, I did grew up in the 2000s, and I did look these bike kits up half the time. Oh, actually, I do remember now. There's AB Flood. There's also um, Vertex. I think that's what they're called. Um, as well as Origin Labs, BN Sports, etc., etc. But I also grew up during the 2000s. Ay, ay. But yeah, it was actually wasn't all that bad. Car, but most companies nowadays, it's two things. Either they still have those products available in case they want to actually buy them, or they're discontinued and they've been replaced with a different company. All because of one. Because one story is the least offensive to me, but even they make ugly kids. Even some more kids is a molded by a kid that's simple and keeps the stock buying lines. But there's one thing that is an enemy to car parts, and this is literally the most. Yeah, both sounds look disgusting. That depends on the person, but um, the one thing I know for sure that continues to actually offends me to this day, and that is rep parts, as in replica parts. Like, no joke. Like, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, let me just make this Velside ripoff, and I can make a bunch of money while doing it. It's like, cool, but unfortunately, like you can tell if the quality is good or not because um so if it's like, especially cardboard replica parts, yeah, that's also true. Um, Sometimes it's just like it makes absolutely no sense that a lot of people want to actually make what's it called? They actually want to make like a quick buck by just making a molded bike kit out of fiberglass, and it's like, man, that's not even fair at this point. It's like, dude. And actually, heck, wheels are by far much worse because you wondering how many rap TEs I've seen throughout every single day, like a lot. Especially like companies like JNC that have like look-alike parts. That's like you can tell like which one is based off which. Like for example, like I think one of the five spokes was based off of the Borgmeister three piece. Another one would have been like Watanabe's or like. Well, no, actually, Koenig actually um Koenig actually has a wheel that actually based off of Watanabe's, and it was a lot more chunkier. Right? It's not like the most because most of the kits are tasteful and beautiful. No ridiculously 50 story wing. Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus! Oh my goodness. I'm good. Sorry. All right. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sorry. I like being different, right? I choose Fiat for a category. I choose Fiat for a category. Who doesn't want a Fiat? My goodness. Need to respect your fellow drivers. Good answer. Anyways, and there are many rep off tees and BB. Oh yeah, that too. Oh my goodness. Um, what else was there? There's also like everybody is definitely my least for her in a lot of cases. Those people are some people on some powerful substance. Well, keep in mind that Rocket Money came around like I think it was like around 2009, 2008. I can't remember. But but yeah, there's also like Rocket Bunny there are also Rocket Bunny modded kits like that they actually have, which actually got rid of the bolt-ons and it's like boom, there you go, you got yourself like a Rocket Bunny modded kit for what it is. Not to mention actually keep it on actually kept the lines. So there's that. Liberty Walk is they turn cards to jungle gyms. For God's sake. Well, unless you didn't order the giant wings, then you're good. Like the RX-7, well, I would want to say RX-7, but I just realized that they actually forgot they actually had the RX-3 front end and the RX-7, which makes no sense. And it's like, yeah, that makes no sense. 100 story wing here, 20 more random holes there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Liberty Walk. Um, that's hard to say because Liberty Walk actually is doing well recently. Like their silhouette kits, they're not bad. Like they're functional. They're mostly aerodynamic. The only thing I had to do is like not mess up the wings. um, in fact, I think like a lot of cars getting silhouette kits these days. Like the 458. I think the 458 was the first one to get it, and then the Huracan, then the GTR, then the R34 of all things, and then has both tons of penguins ugly. I'm like, my goodness. There's also modded kits too. Like you don't have to not as bad as Rocket Bunny at least. I'm like, you just don't like Moltons at all, didn't you? Like when I mean, there is such a thing as modded kits, which a lot of people fail to realize, but that's not that bad. Warning. We got a Bugatti that is not of Italian descent. Is more of a half French, half German. But can the Bugatti please leave the premise immediately? What the heck? Um, that was very unnecessary. I'm not known for modded kits. Well, one off. I think I don't know. I forgot what they have actually. Wait, no, actually, they do have They do have actually the bike is one of the bike is not bad. If you look up their um what's that called? If you look up the Rocket Bunny, not Rocket Bunny, the Liberty Walk um 350Z, that kit is not bad. Like they're not bad, I know that for sure. But there's also their silhouette kits if you want to take a look at that as well. Wait, actually, hold on. Uh, normally costs 10 mil craze, if I remember well. GTR, that's correct. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Wait, who's still judging? Uh, wait, not GTO. Wait a minute. Something's not right. Where's the? Oh, there's a. So I'm like, wait a minute. Where's the judge? Oh, there he is. Okay. Um, hmm. Jesus, I don't know what's taking more longer. This is. Yeah. I see. Yeah. What? I wonder what. RX, RX Mazda. What in the world? I wonder what's taking. Wait, who are the wearers of this cat? So Julia T. And TZ2, wait, not TZ, T22. It's okay, at least there's no massive wing. I mean, they're not bad. I know that for sure. Wait, who's the oh, wait, is this Skull Crusher Judge? Wait, unless... No, we're good. Okay. Wait a second. Skull Crusher's supposed to be judge in the first place. What in the world? Ay, ay, ay. Wait a minute. This all had to look again. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we have Ferraris there, Pagani and Lambo's there. Am I the one in the Fiat? They've been sleeping on these Fiats lately. Like, come on now. I know they're not the prettiest thing to look at, but they're actually fun to drive. Like, this is probably the funniest thing I've ever done so far. But only if you actually have... Oh, actually not thought about it. Hayabusa powered Fiat 500. That'll probably be the funniest thing ever. It's like, how are you being so fast? Like, ever heard of Hayabusa? Anyway, anyways, like I think video games these days, like they have now gone with two routes. They either don't bother with like having the they don't bother actually licensing not licensing people like legit license having like cars being not cars having parts being licensed, or they asked for licenses and then they actually got the license. It's just that they have like specific cars they don't want their wheels to be on. For example, I believe, remember correctly, oh, this is a good, okay, so here's a good example. Remember Ferrari? Yeah, you know, Ferrari, the one that actually that does not like us customizing the cars. Yeah, remember that mouse? Yeah, put two together. Yeah, they don't like us customizing the cars for no exact reason. Uh, but for the most part, I just do not. And yeah, they just do not like us customizing the cars for no reason. I don't know what it is, but like, okay, why does Forza get a chance? It's like, oh, cause they're like, oh, cause they sponsored by us. It's like, you're kidding me? Well then, this is. I mean, you got race cars and all, but it's like, okay, I don't know. It's like it makes no sense. Like, why would I actually have this in the first place? Um, and wait, did they bother with first place? Wait a minute. Polai got third. Alpha got second. I think Gallardo got first. Hmm. Roy has some kind of bipolar disorder. One day they hate conversation, another day they're fine with it. Oh my! It's like it's like it has like a personality disorder for some reason. I'm judged in. Oh god. Let's just hope. Just hope that Pluto has something that we can actually pick. Because sometimes he has us picking something that we don't even have. Simple JDM. Okay, so that means no race cars. Kill. We're just hoping that it's not gonna be this. Just keep it that way. Hopefully. Actually, out of all the supercars that is fine with licensing, nice. Yeah, remember the 458? Yeah, remember the 458? Yep. I'm like, that's why I say, remember Dead Mouse? Yep. You put two together, and yep, they got themselves a good old case of cease and desist cease and desist from Ferrari. Who would have thought about this? And Yeah, this is a very good question. Like, why do they like? It's like, oh, yeah, we're fine with it. It's like, make your mind, Ferrari. Are you trying to be like Lamborghini and be cool with customizing the cars, or oh, Ferrari pulling Nintendo? Oh my goodness. Actually, there's a reason why I was glad that Ferrari wasn't in Payback. Is because if Ferrari was in Payback, I would have been like, you seriously want to actually have us with literally a car that is legit like partsless for the most part. Yeah, this is, and trust me, I always have. Nintendo is kings of season. This is. Oh my goodness. Uh, but then again, far as like, you know what, we'll change our ways. We'll like to customize the cars for now. Okay, it's like you still didn't give us that bike kit that Forza has. It's like, what are you talking about? You know, the one with the diamond with the L and B. Yeah, we were talking about that one. It's like, oh, you're talking about the Liberty Walk kit. It's like, yeah, give us the bike kit. This is like, bruh, come on now. Um, but overall, most likely there are pros and cons of having like licensed parts in the game. Now, having licensed parts is good to the fact that it can be what's that called? It's good for them to actually have like licensed parts. It's because it's kind of like free. It's not free promotion per se, but um it's like having like their own like shout out to like their car company, not car company, their parts. Excuse me, their parts and stuff, and it gave like some. On the downside is that having having licensed parts is expensive, as in they're really expensive to actually get licensing parts. That includes like what parts they had to have, what wheels they had to have, what kind of car these parts are supposed to be for, and it's just it's just all over. It would have been all over the place. It's like, okay, so what do we do? It's like, well, you pull that car X and you just like forget the licensing and just grab every single card that you think will be good for a game and throw in a bunch of parts at it as well, and it's like, okay, we're good to go. Like, it's not that hard. But what the actually, here's a giant fun fact. Porsche actually Porsche actually, I think I don't know if they sued him or not, but they actually asked a studio called Studio Furukawa, a studio that was known for its pixel car racer, for one of the insurance, not insurance, for and the company Porsche actually asked them to remove. I like the Wattwell Porsche. Well, it's not bad, and don't forget, JBS Gaming actually hates bolt-ons, so it's like, uh, actually, not double. Don't they have like a line for don't they have like bike kits for Beetles now? Like that's actually something that you don't expect. Like, oh, okay, they have like some new stuff for Beetles. Like, okay, that's not bad, but yeah, those one these look terrifying. And like, dude, you forgot that JBS Gaming actually hates bolt-ons. And oh my goodness, the funniest thing is Porsche purists hate Wobble Begriff bike kits just because it's like, man, they should be sitting in the museum. And it's like, no, these cars are meant to be driven, so we got driven ridiculously hard. Like this. It's probably one of the most difficult things to actually do. Um, what else? Power Design is actually not a bad company. Like how the cars actually looks really decent, and uh, Jesus Christ, what in the world? You don't have to like be close to my car or anything. Just yeah, cause uh, first my son, dude, not your son. First of all, maybe people were using other kids. It just look like giant eggs with bolts in them. Oh, yeah. I'll talk about it a little bit later, but right now I got a category to judge. Okay. Here's something interesting. Let's go with the opposite from, say, from last time. Because last time I picked cars that weigh over 2,700 pounds. How is this? Cars that are under 2,300 pounds. Okay, there we go. And actually, it's not that hard. Just look up weight. Wait, no, that's operation type. It's definitely not the risk kit company, at least. Yeah, because they're specific. They're specific to one category, one what's that called? One company, which is Porsche, and sometimes Nissan, and other times Toyota, and other times Volkswagens. But they're actually not bad. It's just that a lot of Porsche purists hate it. Is Road money is hard to beat in that regard. Hmm. Here's one of my weights. I say 2,300 pounds. Hmm. We got some light weights over here. Like, what in the world? Alright. But, yeah, Power Design is actually not that bad. I actually do like their kits. Yeah, except for the Challenger. The Challenger, they kept the, yeah, well, I don't like the massive spoilers. I prefer the duck lips. Well, then again, there's also RWBs that actually kept the original, like, I think one of them was like a 911 Turbo, and they actually kept the actual trunk lid of it, which, in my opinion, doesn't look that bad. And they just don't listen. Okay. Alright. Yeah. In terms of like, um, in terms of like why I like product design, obviously, nobody kids are. Their product kids don't look bad. It just gotta go dinner time later. Okay. Wait a minute. Dinner time. Oh my goodness. Size wings belong to race cars only in my opinion. Actually, funny thing is that RWs was actually used as race cars in a track, and they're really aerodynamic, especially if the wide body is helping the wheels. Like sometimes they actually have like some giant wheels for the cars. What in the heck is going on here? Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody laughs so I can actually judge. Anyways, starting soon. Definitely good for stability. Okay. All right, so we have playing the. This is aren't chargers supposed to be weighing over like a ton? This is That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we have almost all the cars are here are under 2,300 pounds. Wait, did I say 2,300 pounds? Yep, 2,300 pounds. And I see 2,500. I see 2,600. I see 3,600 actually on the Charger. Shelby, I don't know. Okay, starting out because apparently everybody just starting drifting all over the place. All right, starting for the. Give me a moment, guys. Like, what the heck? Ay, ay. Another way to make money. There's this trick in this game where you literally just where's a bunch of Group 2 cars with these cars that old aren't 2,300 pounds unless if I'm wrong and you can lower it under that much. I said the Shelby, I don't know. Chargers on the other hand, they're way 3,600 pounds. I checked. Just, and not to mention, is it not to mention if they don't have V8s, then that's fine too. Anyway, Sammy is a Titanic for sure. Legit, all you have to do is just hit an ice and hit ice and it's like boom, wee. Might as well sing like a tight. Like that thing can actually sink for sure. Like no joke. Anyway, uh, the GTR is a interesting pick. Maybe interesting peak. Interesting pick for what it is. Okay, starting now because apparently I had to like kick someone to the fact that they just don't stop drifting. Anyways, first we have Compa with a I think that's a blue. Wait, no, that's a midnight purple Volkswagen. And okay, seriously, if you're not gonna park, then I'm gonna count you anyways. Um, and next we got Pluto in the let me just real quick in the Honda Integra Type R with the whole spoon livery. Oh yeah, there's also parts from manufacturer that actually has parts of their own. Up next we got MBSZD and a two-tone um, Toyota Crown, obviously with a well instead of a four number license plate, it's a five number license plate. Um, next is Die in a Volkswagen Beetle, or in this game is known as a 1200. That's kind of obvious to the fact that it weighs no less than at least 2,100, 2,100, 1,900 pounds, depending on which on the trim level. Um, Up next, I love GT6. I guess that's Gran Turismo 6. And the Toyota Supra Mark 5. And no, guys, this is not a Toyota. I'm wondering how many jokes I've seen so many times that it's like, oh, this thing's a BMW. It's not. So Anyway, up next we got the Fugu Z with oh, I know what those wheels are. Those are work equipped ones. Whistle likes to be specific with car names. Oh my goodness. Um yeah, okay, so it makes their young Yada and a Fugu Z with work equipped all fours? Oh threes? Wait, no, actually those are the equipped all threes. Okay. Never mind, I think I'm good from here. I don't know how much that weigh. I know how much that charger weighs. Um, I know it's got a Skull Crusher with a I forgot which one that one is. Uh, wait, no, actually, you know mine. It's the oh, okay, it's the older version of new version of the car I had. That's certain at least. Really, really, really. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna count his. It's too much. That's how much it weighs. Yeah, I'm not. I'm staying away from that with a 10-foot pole. Anyway, so in terms of third, second, first, um, third place, I gotta give that to. I'll give that to GT6 because the GT6 wasn't because GT6 has a really cool livery that he has. Um, and I assuming that it's a he because if it's a girl, then I'll be very very confused to the fact that literally, I see. Here's a fun fact. One of my classmates said like, oh, like, oh, the leg got in it. Something's not right, and I'm like, she has their own like body kits. Yes, yep. It's like okay. Ugh. Anyway, so for you, future game developers, you actually want to actually you just want to actually get yourself a you just want cars to be very customizable. Just make sure you look at the parts and see what it's in now versus what is not in, because most people think that you're trying to live back in around the 1990s slash 2000s, which is not a good thing. It's not a bad thing either. It's just right in the middle. All right, so that's today's racing cliche. Today's racing cliche, which literally took me a whole long. It takes a very, very long time. Anyways, need to pick a car, and I don't know what car to choose. Um, what car would I not choose in a while? Oof. Um, let's see. Let me try Honda. Honda. I forgot this car. I have completely forgot about this car. Oh my goodness. It has been on. For those that don't know, this is an X660. This is the newer Honda B that was in this game. It's just that it's legit known as an unsung hero. But yeah, it's actually not that bad. Anyways, I'm gonna do two more of these, then and I'm gonna end the live stream um because I legit just uploaded two videos, and one of them is not that long. One of them is very short, and that will be like uploaded tomorrow. Like, ugh. Okay. So we have an Yaris. The Skull Crusher AFK? Yeah, Yaris. Okay, so Honda B is coming up. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, there is like a S800. S800 is six. Let's see, yeah, X660, which is the one that's gonna judge us. It's a Honda Beat. It's a yup. I don't think a Yaris will count. Does a Yaris count as a small car? It's all be a really good question. Like, huh? I mean, then again, a lot of people just buy this in yellow and then just paint over it. I actually bought mine in red, so it's not that bad. Anyways, tomorrow's stream is gonna be the Crew 2. Um, and it's gonna be the summit event for the summit event for tomorrow. So there's that. I wanted to add the BMW Z4 because if they didn't, then it's probably gonna be like next week, to say the least. But wait, they actually picked who's third, second, and first? Oh my goodness, they didn't. They just don't. Why am I am officially cursed with something known as the rare attraction of noobs for some reason. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway. Oh, good. Okay, so we have a 600, a Yaris, and a 660, and the guy is AFK the whole time. And the one that's supposed to judge us is right there. Okay. I'm like, come on now. Oh my goodness. It is going to be the longest wait ever. And nope. Nope. I am trying not to get demonetized. Ay, ay. It's like the moment I saw it, I'm like, nope, I'm trying not to get demonetized. Okay. And oh great. Don't tell me he's new. He has to be new because there's no way he take this long to actually take a look at the liveries. Oh yeah, it's third, second, first. How? Ah, my goodness, I'm so done. Ay, ay. Why how liveries like that don't get you banned, but converted battle flag will get you banned. What the? Oh my goodness, this taking so long. Even the guy in the police car left. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, man, what is taking him so long? Okay, okay, he's like, okay, third, second. Oh, great. So it tells me, wait, who was actually first? Or who's gonna be first? Let me LGT6. Oh, okay, the S800. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be one more, and then I'm gonna be ending the live stream. And And it's like the funny thing is that oh, okay, so that's gonna be the last one. Oh, I have a really very good thing. It's kind of good thing still kept my stance police car because I need to get the anti-drift police car because oh my goodness, I am already getting sick. I was like, dude, stop drifting. I always want to get the anti-drift police, and it's like, dude, it's like you see that, that means stop drifting. This is um yeah, anyway, um. Doesn't mean safety car right away, but mine is not a safety car. It's a different type of police car. Is the question. My house like okay, there's a police car and there's the stance police. Oh my goodness, this is probably the funniest thing ever. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. You got a regular police car. You got the stance police. the um what? Um, I'm sorry, but that's very questionable at best. Isn't that the Japanese police car? I see that. No, that's not a Japanese police car. That's a Japanese police livery in an American car. Something that you don't suspect every day. We just now learned about these many things. And we got. Oh, great. This is. I mean, that will be most realistic will probably be that M4. If it was the M3 model, then that is. But yeah. I'm wondering how many. Here's the thing about actually, that's gonna be next. That's gonna be tomorrow's racing category. It's like, how in the world do you manage to actually get yourself a police coupe, and you don't know how to actually, like, how are you supposed to get them into the car? Like, at this point, you might as well just whatever has the coolest stock livery in the game at least. Hmm. Okay, so the one that's judging us all will be the Bugatti Veyron police car. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. That's the that's the police car from not Fast and Furious, from Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. We're sorry, wish it was the R34 though, dude. The R34, my goodness. You wondering how overpowered that R34 is? Essentially, it was is in the GT4 license tests. And yeah, the R34 is superior. Dude, the R34 was so overpowered that even you try passing it, he'll literally just. The R34 is like, boom, see ya, I'm out of here. It's like, okay, can I at least pass you? Or do I supposed to not pass you? Like, make up your mind. Anyway, so we have couple of GTRs. We got the Stance Police. Got an M4 with a very very complicated way to actually get bad guys into the car. And we have a Japanese livery police car on a Mustang, which makes no sense. It why why how the pace car would be better than the race car. Like this. What else is there? Wait, was that a? I'm sorry to back up, but bruh, this is. It's like all these cars are dope and creative. I'm wondering how and what an M4 is gonna be. It's like, okay, how is the fact that the M4 going gonna get? It's like you might as well just add me the actual bad guy since I have four doors. Like, trust me, it's like, dude, how and what are you not supposed to have four doors? It's like that is a good question, and here's a good answer. You literally just like knock them out. These cars got that rubber banding skills down for sure. Of course, I got second, all because I understand police. Your fitment better be A1 or something else is gonna happen. Like, what in the world? Ay, ay. Hmm. Wait, MB. Oh, okay. So MB got first place. I think compared to most 2005 when it comes to stupid rubber banding, though. Hmm. No, actually, no. Undercover won in terms of the police car with the most rubber banding. Like, you can be like going 200, and I'm not kidding this. You can be going 250 miles an hour, and the moment you saw like a black car that's coming right towards you, and it's like, wait, what in the world is that? It's like, oh dear God, don't tell me. It's like, yep, that is a police Porsche right on your tail, and it's like, oh dear God, don't tell me it's gonna be one of those. And heck, heck, the cars are even heavier than the. Talking about races in general, most of 2005. Oh, okay. I thought talking about like cop rubber AI, which yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow's racing cliche, and that is um cop cars and rubber band AI. That's basically gonna be tomorrow's racing cliche. Um, so anyway, moral of the story. Well, this is gonna be interesting because I am officially a unfortunately, I am actually cursed of uh, of having a lobby full of noobs. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions. You can follow me on Twitter at GD27S. And you can also check my Discord at Goddrifter247sun Productions. Bleh. You can check my Discord at Moral of the story, hashtag polyphony fix your game. Yeah, I meant to actually put that actually. Um, you can check out my Discord at Goddard27 Self Productions Garage Museum. And also, if you do have questions, make sure to type in XGD and make sure that those questions aren't personal. Otherwise, I'll completely ignore that question, and yeah, I'll be going on with my day. I got I got class tonight, so without any further ado, well, not tonight, but it's more like I can only do one stream per day. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.